As Kim soars midair through a war zone of explosions and sniper fire, a bullet cracks through the sky, nicking his head and leaving a line of blood. He reels back, spitting, "Damn." The human hunter grins behind a scope, trash-talking over comms. He sure is a sniper. Kim snarls internally, to think he landed that shot in this situation. Then, zoom. Another bullet slices the air. The hunter cackles. "My bullets are lethal even if they just graze you." Kim grunts, grabs his side, but before the hunter can celebrate, bam, the ground beneath Kim liquefies into dark magic. His leg sinks. Kim stares down, shouting, "Oh. Huh." A system window pops up. Trap magic. The hunter roars, "You little brat. Don't think this is over." Kim grits his teeth. "This is bad. If I can't get out of this trap." Worse, he realizes, if he extinguishes the black flame with holy water first, I'm dead meat. Panic slams to 100. Kim activates mana barrier, perseverance, resolute, strength, super strength, muttering, survival comes first. His hand glows as he reaches into the trap, and with the purification trait humming like a god-tier antivirus, he starts eroding the mana itself. Meanwhile, the sniper keeps yapping, "I'll give you credit for resisting, but you're too late," until he looks down and sees the black flame already snuffed out. Huh. His eyes bug out. Kim blasts free from the trap, glowing like a final boss, shouting, "This is my victory." The hunter panics, screams something about killing Kim and living like a king. But, wham! Kim appears in his face with a blue charge punch. This is the thrill of a comeback. "You bastard." The hunter crashes like a ragdoll. Kim stands tall, golden aura swirling, breathing hard. "Thank goodness I got the trade at the last second." Ding. Earth resistance, acquired. Kim grins. It worked. Now standing over the wrecked sniper, Kim warns, "You're a sniper, so don't even dream of fighting back at this range. Now talk. Who hired you?" The hunter groans. "All right. I admit defeat. Just let me light a cigarette." Kim, surprisingly chill, lets him. The guy puffs, then grins slyly. "Do you like the taste of it?" That grin twists into horror. The guy mutates, body bursting into monstrous flesh and red energy. "Because it tastes like my sweet victory." Kim doesn't hesitate. Boom. One punch sends him into pulp. No hesitation. Just silence. Kim stands over him, cold-eyed. "Ah, you knew." A voice whispers. Kim answers flatly, "Of course I did." As Kim stood over the fallen hunter, he scoffed, "Of course I did," with sharp eyes daring anyone to doubt him. "Did you really think I, a 10,000-hour player, wouldn't recognize the cigarette that turns the smoker into a mutant?" Kim's eyes widened. He hadn't seen that coming. Kim muttered, "That was unexpected." Internally, the hunter's a sly bastard, but he usually surrenders when he's near defeat. But this time, he mutated, a flicker of respect or curiosity in his eyes. He must have had his reasons. Kim pulls out a USB stick. "Alrighty. Let's see who's behind this." Cut to a building labeled Seansu Agency. Inside, as Kim sat at his desk, the weight of the previous night's chaos still hung in the air. The room was silent until he spoke. "Last night, a large-scale shootout took place between gangs in Miram. The image of a burning city loomed in his mind. The gas station explosion had triggered a firestorm, leaving dozens dead. President Choi stood in disbelief, rising from his chair. "You survived that massacre?" Kim, still disheveled and rubbing his head, gave a tired smirk. "That's why I'm in such a mess. It was really dangerous." Choi's eyes widened. "Who would dare?" he demanded. "Who were the ones who attacked you?" But Kim just leaned against the doorframe, looking bored. "It's a long story. Where do I even begin?" And then, the imposing figure of Iron Fist Kim appeared, staring down at a subordinate groveling on the floor. Without hesitation, he grabbed the man by the collar and lifted him off the ground. "My apologies," he said solemnly. "I failed to keep my subordinates in check." Kim nodded, pleased. "Good thing you know." As the terrified subordinate squirmed, Choi snapped in frustration. "Stop breaking my door every time you enter." Turning serious, Choi asked again, "Was it the Iron Fist gang that attacked you?" Iron Fist Kim responded grimly. "It was one of our bottom ranks." Sitting back, he continued, "After grilling the one in charge, I got some useful info." Kim guessed, "The guy who set me up was desperate for money." Something like that? Surprised, Iron Fist Kim confirmed it. He lost everything in illegal gambling and was drowning in loan shark debt. Kim sighed. "Well, the reason for his betrayal is pretty obvious, isn't it?" Iron Fist Kim bowed his head. "Whatever the reason, it's my fault. Again, my apologies." Kim accepted it. An apology accepted. He added thoughtfully, "Even as the boss, keeping every low-level gang member in check isn't easy." Looking directly at Iron Fist Kim, he realized, Iron Fist Kim really didn't know. In his mind, Kim reflected, "Because if it weren't me, he would have been the target." With resolve, Iron Fist Kim declared, "I'll take responsibility and find out who was behind all this." But Kim casually held up a USB stick. "Oh, for that, I already have evidence." Choi squinted. "Is that a USB?" Kim's eyes glowed slightly. "The superhuman who tried to kill me had this. Do you know how to work a computer?" Choi lit up with pride. "I have a license for that too." And like a gremlin possessed, he dove into the keyboard, todadoc. His fingers a blur. Suddenly, his face turned pale. Yikes, this guy was a big deal. He stared at the screen, shocked. He killed at least 20 superhumans. Kim raised an eyebrow. I mean, his alias was Human Hunter. Then his expression turned sharp. "Ignore all that. Let's just check the most recent request. Choi nodded. The most recent? Huh. He leaned in closer. It's the one he received 3 days ago. The screen flashed. Reward, 20 billion. Both Kim and Iron Fist Kim reeled back. T 20 billion. Kim blinked. Who could have possibly offered that much money? Choi pointed at the screen, voice trembling. Requester was someone from the Ascendant Group. Kim's eyes narrowed. Someone from a large company? The screen shifted, and the image of Lee Jae-ol popped up. Choi tapped it. This person right here. Silence fell. Kim's face turned pale, a red glow rising in his eyes. Holy shit, he breathed. His eyes widened, blood boiling. It was that bastard. His fist clenched tightly. Things are messed up now.